Well, thank you everyone for joining us and meeting our beautiful seals. Now we're just going to do this a few rows at a time to prevent some congestion in our exits. So we have an exit.
Alright everyone, let us bring it back to our presentation this morning. I hope you've learned some new fun facts about the seals you can find given your own Australian waters and have had some fun along the way. Now I'm going to ask that everyone remain seated until our social distancing officers come around and assist you all to leave a couple of rows at a time. Otherwise, on behalf of myself and of course April here, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your stay here at Sea Life Mooloolaba. Now these healthy. You have to remember that these guys don't face the same challenges as their wild counterparts, so it becomes our responsibility to make sure that they have both physical and cognitive stimulation each and every day. So Nelson, I thought we could start with a few different things. I'm going to allow me to give a bit of a first start here today. We have to see something about buddy boy. Now the cool thing about their fur coat is that the layer closest to the skin remains completely dry, even when the sky dives straight back into the water. Thanks, buddy. I'm going to here. Now all about the seal, you are on the location of the seal and ask you to monitor until the trained professionals arrive and quickly be able to assist that animal and give them an opportunity to be rescued, rehabilitated and released. Alright Nelson, come on down. Now I did point out that Rajo is a fur seal and so is Nelson. Some of you are probably wondering, where's all this fur on the body? You say there's two very thick layers. It's because they're streamlined mammals. Their fur needs to lay down flat on top to escape that large surface area of all four flippers, making it pretty convenient. So when you're out on a boat, maybe along the coastline, you'll see a lot of these seals doing this particular behavior. Thanks, Nelson. Alright. Now Nelson also enjoys using the microphone. He's probably one of our loudest seals. Nelson, you want to say hello to everybody? Thank you. That was a big hello. Now Nelson loves to use the microphone to say goodbye. So, when you're ready, Grouch, you're up nice and close. You guys can say goodbye. Thank you, Grouch. Well done. Let's give Grouch a big round of applause. I know I saw big ripples in the pool earlier and I was told Grouch was out here. Grouch had to take the fish from the esky. Oh, you guys are just being nice to Grouch. Grouch, did you take the fish from the esky? Grouch, I think you may have. He does not let a fish go by. Alright, Grouch. Well, we'll have to talk a little bit later about stealing fish from my being a fur seal means he's got two very thick layers of fur and he uses not only his front flippers but also his rear flippers to groom his fur coat.